Hello, folks, and welcome once again to another Friday night, which means Yakuza here on the Tiltios channel of twitch.tv, broadcasting to you, of course, from the palatial main Tiltios studios here in beautiful downtown Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, in the Crystal Gondola. And, just looking over at my screen here, yes, everything is set up correctly, you can hear me, and hopefully everything is working. Yes, Rock Pusher, a Tilty house of cheese. The cheese is currently in the kitchen, unpressed, and is in drying mode on the rack. It is currently on flip, I want to say, 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 4. So it's currently on flip 4 of 6. For the first 12 hours, and then we're going to have to do another 12 to 18 hours of flipping and driving. Why is there music playing? Let's stop that right now, because that shouldn't even be on here in the in this particular screen. Excuse me. What was I saying about that? I was saying things like cheese getting flipped many times, because once it's dried, technically it's apparently ready to eat at this point, or at least it will be at 10 p.m. tonight when I'm done the initial Flipmo squad. Yeah, that's it. And it's going to go for another 12 to 18 hours until the outside is properly dried, and then we're going to brush on some coating that'll be, I guess, waxy-ish. Oh yeah, brownie points. We're gonna age that cheddar because it's going into the refrigerator crisper zone for at least 3 months. Then I don't think I have a place that has a consistent enough temperature. Excuse me. Don't have a consistent temperature right yet. But we're looking into secondhand wine fridges to use as a cheese aging cave at some point. Yeah, sorry, Arclight, that you missed it live, but hey, that's what VODs are for. And do take notes. And in fact, it's not a sponsored stream, but I'm gonna have to talk to them afterwards because I wanted the link. Cheese kits, cheesemakers, I think, .c. Let me just, give me a second, because this is important. If you want to get into it quick, or you can wait until makers.ca. Cheesekits.ca. You know what I could do is I could also just look at the picture I took of it and work on it there. Bought a local cheese cat after stream. It shipped today. Good job, not Kane or Abel. Oh, do you mean like from our local cheese kittery, or from your own local cheese kittery, which is also good? Cheesemaker.ca. Cheesemaker.ca is the place to be if you want a good cheese kit from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Though I do absolutely want to get back to the cheese making when I get a chance to actually get my hands on some whole milk from the local cow press, dairy, that's what they are. But yeah, definitely going to make another batch soon to get that in there, because I think I may have soft promised at least half that wheel to Jacob at this point. So does this mean we'll get sponsored cheese kit streams on Tilty House Hexy? Very unlikely, but we might get them on the Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network, which is where you can find Tinker Tailor's Solder Fry, a Let's Try program, wherein we do things like make cheese live, as one does. We got some business here. Dark Morphin, is there any plans to build a press? Absolutely, yes, actually, now that I've looked into it a bit, and not difficult. It's not difficult. It's just gonna be like drilling some holes in some wood or some bamboo, and then attaching some threaded rod and nuts in there, and then that'll be good. Arclight Dynamo, it's yes, I mentioned whole milk from the cow refinery. It is not raw milk. It is pasteurized whole milk, but it has not been homogenized and stirred up, and it hasn't been filtered overly either. So I think that'll just make better cheese. Not quite using whole or raw milk, but close as you can get legally, and easily is the other thing, because it's in walking distance when they actually do have the milk. Yeah, making a cheese press, because it'll be useful for more than just cheese. I think I'll be able to press some flowers. Yeah, I'll press flowers, because that's something I'm definitely going to do. But there are other things that I do that require pressing and fitting and essentially large vicing. So we'll probably make one of those and keep it around for Future projects. Like I said, we've got tofu. Maybe, you know, no smoke. I don't. Well, I mean, oh god, you mean for pressing tofu for just the draining? Probably not going to use it for that. I'll just use my usual technique of a stack of plates on top of another plate. It seems to work well enough as it is. We've got business to thank. Business to thank? No, we don't have businesses to thank. Never thank a business. They're uncaring and are only motivated by profit. Thank people. The people I would like to thank for their generosity in contributing to this business are Arclight Dynamo, who's been here for 44 months. Something Kiwami. Extreme indeed, my friend. Thank you so much for your continued support and for hanging out. It's a lot of fun having you here. Demont, same, but for a different name and also different numbers. Next up, 468 months, they say, for their 46th month. That's putting a flag in the ground there, Demont. Thank you. I'm going to hold you to that. Skylar Ringtail, the doctor, coming in for 10 months. No clever message this time. Just take care of each other, y'all. That's good advice. I think we should go back to saying that at the end. Like, share, and take care of yourself. God, I'd forgotten about that. And Brain Better, thank you for your 1 full, real, actual years of subscription here on the channel. Happy to have you here as well, Brain Better. Huh. Let's get into some Yakuza. It's that time. Oh, how are you going to gauge the pressure in a rod butterfly screw press setup? Use a spring with a known compression force, says Dark Morford. Yeah, that makes pretty much sense. Ooh. I forgot there was already audio coming through here. Let's all go to Kamurocho. And let's all hear Kamurocho. And let's also have... Can I drag those in order? No, I can't. God, sometimes OBS is not good. You know what? That is something I can hide because it never comes up. And audio output capture. You know, I'll leave that on for now. I can see all the things that are important, and I can see that I'm coming through nice and hot. That's good. Also, if you want a fun thing, we've still got the closed captioning set up here. So if you'd like to see what Microsoft text-to-speech thinks certain mispronounced Japanese words are, it'll be fun. Arclight came just off the VOD, so we're going to be right into plot time. Good to know. Let's all sit back, relax, enjoy some story time from our good friend Kazuma. No. Oh, come on. Real Yakuza use a controller, damn it. The controller's disconnected. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I'll tell you. Need to actually send this in too. I managed to find out that the warranties on these have been extended for a total of 1 year past purchase date. And I found that out 2 days after the 1 year warranty expired. Thankfully, the folks at Microsoft who I spoke with were nice enough to set up an RMA for me, so we'll be sending this back in to fix up Yule back buttons because they don't click and some of them don't even turn. So I'm happy to get that put together so I can use all my buttons. And we're going to now push the button to go. Right, that's what I was going to do. I was going to tell you about tonight's drink, which is Spinnaker's House Cider. It's crisp. It's nice. It's what I want right now. Nope. Load game. And on top of that, for extra value, we've got ourselves some chai lager. So that's going to be nice too. Right, we just got off fighting Majima in the big old arena. And now it's time for us to, love this guy. Talk to this person here. I wouldn't go inside if I were you. There's a bunch of Chinese dudes roaming the street. And they're packing heat, which is my main problem. I know you're tough, but even you couldn't take on that many guns yourself. It doesn't matter, I have to go. Somebody out there needs my help. I can respect that. If you need any supplies, be sure to buy them before you leave. Good call. random Majima family man. I think I'll do that. I think I'll make sure our drug supply is up to date. Ooh, gingerbread ginger beer shandy. Sounds like an interesting idea, and you've told me that that is not the case. So I'm sorry to hear that. Patriarch. I heard Patriarch Majima wanted to remodel the place so it would look like Osaka. It ended up costing too much, and well, the plan fell through. I don't think the boss has totally given up on the idea. Can't say I'm surprised at Majima. His construction acuity. So it's nice to know that, at least on the map, these rooms exist, but just stop. What would you like to do?
There's lots of shady-looking guys creeping on outside. I hear they're tearing up the town. I hit it big today, and I ain't exactly looking to get robbed, so I think I'll stay here a little bit longer.
Entrez-vous? Ah, yes. The shrine to Gambler. Dice turtle. Buy chips, exchange prizes. Ooh, I want to play this game. This is just nice. This is pleasant. More casinos should be pleasant and quiet like this. Aquinas! Dropping some bits. Ecclesiastic minimap win. Thank you so much for those. Right, and that's the entry into the... Despite it being a small room, that goes to the big room. Okay, so where do I buy drugs? It's 2020 in Canada. I can just do it at the at Ye Olde Pottery, the Pottery Barn, as I'm now calling it. Oh, vendors by the entrance. Thank you, Adam Zero. I'm guessing that it's probably that guy I didn't talk to. That's a good point. Yeah, it looks like, you know, if Majima really wanted to make this look more like Osaka, you're right. It's just simply an asset swap. I mean, what Majima should have done is bought the Osaka NFT, and then he'd have the rights to use Osaka wherever he wanted to. That's how that works, right? Ah, yes, I'm betting it's this person here. Will probably... Weapons dealer. Am I ready for enemies? No, but I am ready for Staminax. Oops. Tattered Scarf. What does that do you think? No, let's just load up on the Nax. Maximum. And check out for $40. I can now use the Majima home office as a hideout. Cool. Meanwhile, in this large open arena space, what's back here? Nothing. Come on, there's got to be some coin locker keys around here somewhere. Maybe behind this truck? Nope. Oh, no, okay, good. I can't get in there. Probably for the best. Like here. go to all the places we shouldn't go. Oh yeah, there's absolutely going to be a fight here at some... Ooh, wait, what's in there? All right, angle my body to glance inside. Nope. Not good enough. Okay, yeah, no, I can see inside. Ah, foundation. Good, good. Oh, Tattered Scarf reduces random encounters. That actually, gonna come back for that later because that's the kind of item we always want in these games. Reduce the amount of random bullshit fights, although we are making fairly decent bank with the random bullshit fights, so I won't say no to that. Huh. If it's reduction, maybe that's enough. There we go. Now I've got the key. Good afternoon, Hollow. Things are going relatively okay. Let's go save Rikia. I noticed the engine temperature was a wee bit high in the oh god. Oh cool. On the drive, yeah, the engine temperature was a little bit high on the drive home, and so goodbye. I've already got a appointment to a mechanic to install some other preemptive maintenance pieces. The little Goro, but I absolutely want that car to be okay. The camera just seems a little dark, especially for me, but... Well, that remains to be seen. I hope it's just coolant. Or honestly, what I hope it is just coolant overflowing. Because that's an easy fix. I just add more coolant. If it's a leak, that makes me worrisome. And also, if it's a thermostat issue, that's another part that I'd have to get on order, and I just ordered a bunch of parts. Don't ever buy a car. That's my advice. Don't ever fall in love with the car either.
I don't know anything.
Ooh, Mystic Man, stay safe there. 3 separate hour-plus power outages. Yikes. Do I have to beat it out of you?
Please, I tell the truth. Only officer knows where the boss is.
And where can I find this officer?
Well, not far ahead. He stands out because of his clothes.
Oh god damn it. Alright, I'd better not see you around here again. Looks like I need to track down this officer. I mean, symbolically, that your car is not that much younger than mine is then. Mine's a 97, and I feel extremely worried about anything that might go wrong with it. Okay, should we just run around and look for this officer? Oh, we can go here, and I can upgrade abilities. Well, let's do that then. Dad's car had his thermostat died. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Hollow. He overheated on the highway. Oh no, and now it's water pump and thermostat replacement. Ah! Running no thermostat for 3 months until a part shows up. Good lord, what does he drive? Good gosh. Okay, yeah, there's a lot going on there. 300C. Wow, I'm surprised that, I mean, there is a gigantic parts outage, or a parts shortage, as there is a shortage of everything right now, but... Oh, standing up faster seems real good, but... I want my combo attacks! It's in. We did it. Boom, okay, great. And, okay, we need 50, we have 18. Okay, good. I think we're well set up here now. Actually, do you mind if I ask what you're driving, Symphonic Lolita? That's a good choice then, Rockbusher. That's 2 months is definitely the time when you can let that just slip into the background and not think about it. Suzuki Grand Vitara four-wheel drive. Wow, that sounds like one of those cars that's either just going to go forever or is going to disintegrate at a very random time. So I hope it just goes forever. Good luck.
You must be the snake.
You must be the snake flower officer. Tell me where your boss is.
Sorry, that will not happen. Instead, you're going to die.
I'm going to choose not to read the problematically bad English written in a bad accent. Because unlike the writers of this game, I am from 2022. What just happened there? Ow, stop kicking me in the back. Ah! 200,000 on the odometer is a good number. Ooh. That does sound like a good time, Loudred, for hunting down some heck fun. That said, I still also haven't found what I consider to be a perfect replacement for the term slave in computer-based master-slave systems. At least not one that immediately immediately describes the system in my head. You know what? I think that these Snake Flower members are just going to keep coming. So I should focus on the officer. Whoa. No! Ooh, good. I'm going to actually grab that Wikipedia link. Thank you, Arclight. See, primary, I do like primary replica, but unfortunately it's good for many of the uses, but I find it doesn't, it doesn't encompass the issue of this entity controls this entity. Yeah, I think honestly we yeah, allow list, deny list, absolutely. Wedge is definitely my preferred thing there. Unfortunately, we need to. Oh, what did you say earlier? It was something in work. Switch to worker. That's a good one. Yeah. Male and female. Yeah. No, that can go away as well. And this book coming in with a 10-month subscription. Thank you so much for that. Happy Friday and congrats on your cheese ventures. We appreciate that. Leader follower is good. I mean, honestly, I think I would be just happy if we could live in a society where we could use dom and sub in that situation without having people giggle or feel bad about it. Because that's proper control and a proper hierarchy in a consensual situation, and it's fun to say. And all that would do is piss off web developers who need to refer to the DOM anytime. Oh, let me tell you, people who are dealing with people who are dealing with the social sciences really need to spend more time looking at acronyms and not polluting the namespace. Because trying to find a CRT or information on CRTs is going to be more difficult and more difficult as time goes on. And that's not the only one. I just want a big monitor that can kill me, not a form of actually understanding our current situation in the societal level that will just kill legislation. Oh yes, CBT is a great one there. Although one could argue that the one form of CBT could be implemented as a form of the other CBT. You know, some people prefer to use those just a little elastic band on the wrist to snap. Maybe apply a little CBT to your CBT. Oh yeah, no, the MTG also problematic. Well, I mean, yeah. Hi, can you please just go to bed? Oh god, CBT is also the closed beta test. So there you go. We can all get into a CBT about using CBT in our CBT. Are we agreed? Good. Ah! Do not send the signs directly towards the screen. Please. I'm begging you. He's gone that way. I want that spear. I'm going to take that spear. Everybody gets stabbed. Oh, stabby! Special stabby! Oh, no! Okay, cool. Where's my crude spear? I want your fresh spear. No! Did they disappear? Good. No! My spear! Ah. Oh, right. That was the other one that was annoying for a while, and then they all decided we're going to move to Omicron when they were just calling that last COVID variant the new variant. I'm like, no. Don't we have to explain this to people too? Or will we have to, you know, start looking at various novel and manga versions of the COVID virus and call it the high new variant? Or alternatively, we'll end up all getting infected with COVID-19 Delptorchka's children. Okay, it's a bike fight. Let's have ourselves a quick drink here, and then I will have a quick drink of my own. Great. Oh no, new was always going to be a name, but it's explaining to the layperson that, and especially when conveying information verbally, it's very difficult to distinguish new from new, especially when the coronavirus itself is novel. Honestly, it's a real shame that it's not, I guess, 20 years earlier, because I really enjoy being able to be infected here in Canada with the novel coronavirus, which I believe was probably bought up from the Nortel coronavirus. Heyo. Canadian telecommunications industry jokes. Hello. You want to try that again? Oh god. Oh wait, the cans aren't. Ooh, is it gun time? It's gun time. How do I gun? There we go. That's how we gun. I want something to hit this man with. Give me something, game. There we go. Put him into the wall. Pick up the gun and fix things. Let's take another drink. Whew. You have time to fun, you've got time to gun. Thank you all. You got to make sure it's that same, oh boy! Hold on, I need to keep shooting you so I can kick you. How long are you going to keep running? Also, I should have another drink, apparently. I'm not going to get a better segue than this. I've got a dumb electronics preservation pod. I didn't have no idea how to keep them out of. I don't know where to look for how-to on digital preservation projects for old technologies. Ooh, you know what? Hollow, I would actually start. I would start by contacting your local library. And if nothing else, they'd probably be able to point you in the right direction. As far as I know, the majority of technological preservation these days is unfortunately done by private individuals. And unfortunately, we know what happens when that occurs. You get stuff like Paul Allen's beautiful computer history museum nearly being shut down through the course of the pandemic. If it hasn't been completely shut down, I can't remember off the top of my head, but oh god. Such a beautiful museum, the Living Computer Museum. If you're ever in Seattle and it does still exist, I highly recommend going to it. I think I've said that before, but... But yeah, I know there's just so many people who have home collections of old hardware. And that seems to be the only place I see them these days. Which is really unfortunate because private collections, you know, don't... That's, by their very nature, they're private. Whoa, hi-yo, Miyazaki! Get him! No, you can't say... Evangelion 2.2, you cannot sit down. Oh no! From behind! Whoa! No! Stop dodging away! Good. Whew. Okay, still open. Good. Good. Thank you, Darkmoor, for letting me know about that. I look forward to going back there next time I'm in Seattle because I didn't get a chance to see the whole thing. I was in there for half a day and managed to get halfway through it. So absolutely need to do that. What was that? Going back here. Oh, the machine was exclusively used for the Ontario Ministry of Education and they destroyed a lot of them? Yeah, that's... Honestly, actually, the Royal Ontario Museum might be also a good place to talk to, because a lot of people, I mean, people don't think about about popular technology items being a part of history because they're contemporary, but it doesn't take very long for something to go from contemporary to the deep, dark past. Like the fact that I'm having harder and harder times finding old Unix terminals is saddening to me. Like, I'm beginning to think that if I ever do find one in the flesh, I need to, if it's within the 3-digit price range, it's probably worth just grabbing at that point. Welcome, Iris!
Hey, you're strong as an ox.
Tell me where Lao is before I show you how strong I really am.
Boss. Ah!
It never ends. Get back here. And now, the chase. Oh god. Okay, that's the attack. That's jump. Which was the go fast button? Ah, it was right trigger. There we go. Oh no! Well, we're gonna have a bad time here, I think. Yeah, he got away. Damn it! All right. Try again, try again. Ah, damn it. Hit the man. Oh, dang it. Ah. Okay. No! Ah. He's gonna get away, isn't he? Oh, come on! Oh! Hot bullshit! No! Oh. Okay, okay. Let's try this again here. Okay. Try again. Yes, switch to easy difficulty, see if it matters. Well, I'm very sure. Better. There we go. Woo. Finally done running, huh? Guess it's time to make you tell me the truth.
Wait! I'll tell you everything. The boss is on the roof near a building in Nakamichi Alley. Your friend's there with him.
Damn it. I need to get over there. Now to take down the entire snake flower triad. A lot of fights. I was expecting fewer fights right now. I'm just gonna check the brightness here, just because I think things are a little bit out of whack for me here. Advanced. Okay, letterbox artwork's cool. There is no brightness there. There is no brightness here. Gameplay? No screen brightness. Take that to about 120. Let's try that. No, it's just really dark right now. Oh, bike time. Oh, well advised. It is well advised for you to cower in fear before Kazuma Kiryu and his mighty bicycle. Yep. All right, I'm gonna need you to look at our collection of DVDs, sir. Fantastic. Now, the thing is, these flagpoles are so plastic that they are absolutely that light. Huh. Nice rotating gobo. Ah, you're a bad boy. Yeah, heck, see, your desire for old computer tech is commendable. But remember that once you start getting into the old tech hobby like that, you are now responsible for preserving old pieces of tech, which means recapping and performing maintenance, whatnot. Things that I still need to actually do for my one piece of old tech that I'm hanging on to for preservation's sake, the whatchamacallit, the Apple II GS. Hi! Easy game for people who need an easy game. Okay, well, thankfully, the gun is infinitely strong, but not infinitely loaded. There we go. Ow! Stop that. Let me take you on a donkey ride. There, I just rewatched Let Me Ride That Donkey the other day. Honestly, one of my favorite pieces of work that I've done. Oh, don't get me wrong, by the way, Hexy. I would love to have a personal museum of of ancient technology or of like any number of things that I would enjoy collecting. I'm also aware of the my current space limitations, which more than anything is the big problem. I'm going to be living in a condominium for the foreseeable future, and I have spent a good part of the last year getting rid of things in here. One of my Twitter followers, or not followers, one of the people I follow on Twitter, it's not a mutual follow, which is kind of great when you find small people that you like to follow like because of what they say. But one of them came up with their version of Inbox Zero for the year, which is 0 cardboard boxes inside their home visible. And that to me is commendable, and I am extending that to storage tubs, and that's what I want, is just no boxes visible, no tubs visible, just everything that is here has a place for display or use. Model kit, do model kits count? Model kits count because they are, or don't count, because they are a thing to be consumed, I guess? Yeah, they're to be consumed. The boxes that are on display right now are here for display. In future, we'll probably end up either cutting the fronts off the boxes or flattening them and then storing them that way. And in that case, what I actually need, and actually I should get on Facebook after I'm done here because someone finally was selling a set of flat files for maps, and I would love to throw a bunch of the posters I've got in my collection into those rather than rolled up in a humongous cardboard tube underneath my bed for the rest of eternity. Ooh, the Spark Museum. That's something I have not seen down in Bellingham Irons. Oh yeah, Loud Jitter. I used to be of the opinion that musical instruments didn't count towards the collection or towards the clutter issue, but I have now acquired enough musical instruments that I do not play on a regular enough basis to say to myself, yeah, time to do a little bit of thinning. So I'll probably be getting rid of in the next year an Ashbury bass. Which is kind of cool. They're like a miniature bass about this big, and they use silicone cords instead of metal strings to play on. So they're really kind of cool. But don't play it enough, and in terms of the basses I'm keeping the stand-up electric and the one that my late grandmother bought for me back in high school, the Fender Precision. And that should be good for basses for me. Aldred, if you were more local, I would absolutely have you as one of the first people I'd be calling saying, hey, I'm looking to move some musical instruments. Come by and see what you like. Iris, a timpani is absolutely not a home-based instrument. I can completely understand. No, the pistol's empty. Damn it! New pistol needed. I need your pistol. No, not your pistol. Your pistol. Shoot yourself. Not my pistol. Your pistol. It's important to only use a pistol to lower an enemy's health to the point where they can be defeated with a single punch or kick. This is the Yakuza way. Damn, Brain Better, that's... I believe Brain Better, that would be, if such a thing existed, a jam space, and damn, that actually seems like a business, a viable, well, maybe not a viable business model, but definitely a viable co-op model along the same line as a makerspace. Like that, yeah, as you say. That's true, Algator. I used to want to believe back in high school when I was playing with the timpanis there. They had the little, I'm not sure all of them have them, but the little arrow that goes up and down a range that's attached to the tuning pedal, and you could actually push a little brass things along the side of the arrow. And the idea was, of course, that you could tune the timpani to several different notes and move between them. But boy, yeah, that's that's not going to last very long. When you're stretching that much skin. I do kind of regret I do regret sticking with the youth. If I had been on the same path I am now, which is to say not playing music professionally in my life, I do wish during high school I had gone ahead and transferred to the bassoon for my second year, and then transferred to percussion for a year as well. And kept the bass, of course, because God knows I wasn't quitting jazz band. Unfortunately, I was too good of a euphonium player for the conductor to allow me to do that sort of thing. Oh, Shane, they should absolutely play bassoon. That's a cool-ass instrument. Don't let anyone else tell you different. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Hey, drink, 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 drink. Whew. Okay, we're gonna drink. Oh, tuning a timpani by sight sounds like a lot of fun, actually. But also sounds like something you absolutely need some very good pitch control for. And Loudridrit says that in high school I had the opportunity to conduct the concert band group a few times and got to conduct one piece at the end of the... Oh, that's rad! It was a great experience because I had 10 years of musical experience at that point, and the group had 5 at most, and most weren't super serious about it, but at the same time it was an amazing experience. I can imagine. That's something special to actually get up in front of everyone and lead the musical group like that. So, one of my big bugaboos right now is the, especially in the corporate world, the constant, in my opinion, misuse of the word leadership. Leadership gets thrown around a whole hell of a lot because they really want to seem more important than they are. Leadership to me means being a leader, which means inspiration and trust. And that's a two-way street. And what passes for leadership in most situations is management, which is not a bad thing. People should take pride in being managers because good management is extremely important to any functioning group of large numbers of people. But when you start thinking that you're a leader just because you're a manager, no way. You're taking orders from someone above you just as much as I am, but you are absolutely not a fucking leader. So I just really wish that we would stop with this, oh yes, we need to improve our leadership skills. No, what you need to do is go back to go back to business school and learn some... Actually, no, don't go to business school because you'll learn the wrong things. Go back to school and learn some actual project management techniques. No. I had a recent discussion with an executive. No, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. An executive is a fine term as well, I find, because those words have meanings. Oh no.
だから力也を
Yeah, no, Sarah, I've had... There are absolutely good leaders out there. A lot of them. At various levels. But I have... Oh. The arrogance that comes along with some people who think that management... sorry, management or executive administration, which are the terms I'm going to use from now on, makes them somehow better or more qualified. Is just... It's ridiculous. And I think, honestly, part of what we're seeing now in the workforce with this whole, honestly, a beautiful, very, very light revolution from workers in the service industries is partially frontline workers realizing how much value and power, well, not power, but how much value they add to the organization. And hopefully, and what's happening is people are realizing that their work is valuable and that they are, that they should take pride in the work that they do, and are realizing that not everywhere is going to give them the appropriate recognition for that. That said, I also saw read an article including a partial Q&A with members of the Bank of Canada talking about their plan for reducing inflation and their complaints that, unfortunately, what we're seeing right now is what we call wage inflation, because what's going on is we're seeing more and more people and more unions successfully negotiating for larger rises in pay without the corresponding increase in productivity. And I almost exploded because we have had, last I checked, 40 fucking years of increased productivity and virtually zero rise in average pay. Let's talk, Bank of Canada, about your wage inflation. Oh, Manai, that's... Yes. corrective action is exactly a great word for that, because that's the same sort of bullshit term they'll use for a market correction. Yes, the Bank of Canada is the essentially Canada's the Fed or Bank of England. You know, I'm not paying attention to this fight. I'm just mashing buttons, which is fine. Let's do this right for a bit. Ooh, okay, well, that's not doing it right. Yeah, no. Frankly, at this point, I'm really looking forward. I'm looking forward to. Why am I saying looking forward to? It's never going to happen. I just want to see a politician who will, for once, say, "I'm going to make things hard for businesses." Like, you know what? You want to make a profit? Fine. You can make a profit, but you're going to make a profit on our terms. Good pull, Iris. Yes, absolutely. Everyone check out Devonish Magpie's guillotine hardwood necklaces. Oh! There is insufficient disk space. Let's pause that and also take a drink. And take a drink. Oh. I'm not sure I even want to touch the trucking protests that are going on Canada-wide right now, because it's... Oh. Why? Why are we all sending the wrong messages and taking the wrong lessons from what's been going on this past year? Why are we all why are people, enough people, deciding that the pandemic is some sort of democracy? That if there's enough people who decide that the pandemic doesn't exist, that COVID is not around, that somehow that's just going to make it go away? Like, honk all you want. The virus doesn't have ears. The virus doesn't have to commute. Yes! Yes! Spin to win! Oh! Oh, that was good. Let's do it again. Oh, we can't do it again until we load ourselves up. Wait, we can load ourselves up. Using the power of drugs. Megatorner. Oh, okay. Ah. That was a good stretch. We're gonna need to do another one. Holy heck, we're gonna have to have a break here at some point soon. Actually, you know what? Yeah, oh, Shalionze, the minute I see another Confederate or worse flag on a truck stopped at a stoplight here, because apparently we're gonna have another truck in to Victoria on Saturday. The minute I see another flag on the back of a pickup like that, stapled to a fucking hockey stick, stopped at a light, I am sorely tempted to walk over and pull a Mr. Von Trapp and just tear that fucking thing in half. Probably not, because I don't think I'm prepared to follow up with the requisite violence that would most likely occur, but anyway, hey, let's all vent ourselves out a bit. Let's have a short break. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, swap my fluids, do what I need to do. You do the same, and we're gonna be back in just a few minutes with more Yakuza 3. Don't go away. Yep. Got to make sure both sides of that mic are unmuted. Folks, we're back with more Yakuza 3 here, and this fight is going slowly but surely, and we're gonna get through it. I want to say, of course, congratulations to Rockbush for getting the soda stream after last week's carbonation talk, with an eye to eventually investigating an adapter hose and using the local CO2 supplier. My advice there, if I can give some advice, is go with the paintball tank to SodaStream adapter, because at least with the, I don't know which version of SodaStream you got, but the version I got allows me to fit a paintball tank inside the back end of the SodaStream. So there's no hose and there's no unsightly large CO2 tank. That said, I need to track down another large CO2 tank because I need... this is going to come up with the next question that's coming up. But before I get to that question, I want to specifically thank Shaliunze for subscribing for the second month. You came back. Thank you so much for that. And just got the email that their Ava 01 test type real grade pre-release just shipped. So congratulations on that. Apparently, that's a heck of a model. What was it? One of the people I follow, Tom, on Twitter, was saying, it's basically the Hans Moleman quote of, "I need the biggest Evangelion you have. No, that's too big." So, good luck on that build. But that leads me to my next direction for possible conversation topics, which is with regards to WRT. Take that. Does anyone have a favorite airbrush, or does anyone have any experience with the Badger 100G, specifically with the fine tip? So I found one in Vancouver that's currently going for $40. And it seems like a heck of a deal. Oh, his spear is gone! Hooray! No, now his hands are out. Terrible, terrible hands. I can't dodge fast enough. Can I throw something at him? Yes, I can! Oh, no, I can't. Whoop! Ow! Ping, 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 ping! Ow, ow, ow! Punch! Punch, 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 punch! Hit! Oh, they missed the stomp! Badger Chrome with fine and ultra-fine. How do you like your Badger, though, Hello? I should have got out of that. Okay. I recently picked up a Chinese makeup airbrush locally on a used deal. So I'm planning on using that as my base coat / primer brush. Mainly I got it for the portable USB compressor, which is battery powered. Which apparently I've tracked down a number of reviews and work really well with good quality airbrushes, because they provide a yeah, Shelly would say that's that's why they're so inexpensive on the Amazon. You can pick up an airbrush with a either a built-in compressor or a hosed compressor that is quote-unquote for makeup. And apparently, according to numbers of reviews I've seen, I mean, Paulo can attest to this because they're the one that turned me on to this. Yeah, just really good for priming and base coating. Oh, Balthazar Wiseman, that's good advice for anything you buy from Amazon that's not from a, I want to say, not a reputable seller, a certified, well, not even certified seller, a consumer electronics certified device. And I'm still, I mean, you've heard me talk about this before, but I'm still convinced that at some point in the next 4 years, we're going to see a rash of unexplained, for the first part, unexplained fires in storage units across the continent from the sheer amount of lithium polymer batteries that have been just left to stagnate and bloat up and then explode. Okay. Ooh. Actually, you know what, Aris? I've got a, I'm planning to, this weekend, do a base coat on my... It's already been primed, but I'm planning to do a base coat on my 3D printed Hammerhead model for the X-Wings. I'll let you know how that goes, and with just the makeup brush, and hopefully that might be able to influence your decisions. No, no, no! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Oh, we got out of there just in time. Am I masking, says Hollow? By masking, do you mean masking on the model or masking on my face? Because yes, that is something I need to head down to BC Shaver, our local hobby shop of choice, and pick up the 3M face mask with bayonet receptors. So that I can not inhale the fumes. There we go. Wait, when did you get those? No! No! Oh god. Well, this is not going to go well for us. Another Staminax. That seems like a good idea. Mask on the model. Not just yet, Hollow. That's just going to be a white base coat for everything on there. And then I think we're going to go brush for the rest of the colors. This is just kind of a start, because this is the base coat, and it's going to be full white over everything here. But yeah, no, definitely looking into hobby tape for proper masking. Oh no, Manai, that is a disturbing story. Oh. Like, I felt bad for having some live ammunition around that was loaned to me by a friend in Lethbridge for sketches and never got around, and so had to make sure that was in a secure place, pointing in and direction. It's gone now, and so I'm very happy to not have that in my home. I am feeling the heat. Let's knock him down. Was that knocking down? Ooh. Aqua Regian for the desk? Ah, knocked down his AoE. Well, we'll use that properly next time. Oh yeah, I'm no! Oh. Definitely aware of the weird fittings on the Badgers, though I'm looking at not going with compressor because I'm going to let you know a little secret here. Speaking with a local friend who does some airbrushing as well, they don't use compressor. They haven't used a compressor for years. Because what they use as an air source is compressed nitrogen in a tank that they get refilled and delivered regularly from Air Liquide. And so the great thing about using nitrogen, so you can also use compressed CO2, which I might start off with just to give it a try, because it's I have a tank and I have a regulator, you know, for the home brewing, but it's also in use, you know, for my beer drinking. So can't probably need to look at a second tank for that, but. The issue with CO2 is that, especially if you have a dip tube in your tank, which you don't want, your dip tube means that you're feeding liquid CO2 into the hose, and when CO2 expands, it cools down. which causes condensation, which you don't want in an airbrush because that causes water, which causes spattering. So you can try to put a... We'll talk about this after the cutscene. Oh. Oh. Ricky!
さあ目の前であの男の首が飛ぶところを見ろ。
Thanks, Adam Zero. It was actually... It was a good feeling fight. Who got him? Wait. You again?
なぜあの男は
Yes!
はずでは
The bullet-based no you.
おやっさあんた風間のおやっさんじゃないのか。どうして大悟中原を撃ったんだ。優が桐生一馬か。
Uh-oh.
Beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Like I heard from my brother before.
Oh, good. Good game. The plot. Oh, we finally encountered the plot. Good.
ほんまに風間の親父がそう言ったんか。
ああ、
一体何が目的なんだ。事件に絡んでいることだけは間違いねえんだが。
どうした。まだ痛むのか。
いえ兄貴、俺には何が何だかわからなくなってます。あのヒゲの男、どうして俺を助けてくれたんでしょうか。親父を撃ったやつなのに、どうして俺を。
力也、お前は一旦沖縄に帰れ。
え？
俺
No!
No! That wasn't supposed to happen!
Corey just plugged in the switch.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important.
They cannot hear the
Oh,
game.
Christ, the audio's gone now, too, for you.
Pointing at the audio source was not
Christ, fuck.
My Switch got sleepy from too much Pokemon.
Okay, here we go. Well, shit. Oh, good. I think we can just... hopefully we can just restart the audio engine. And that should... Let's test that. Please, nothing... Okay, good. Nothing embarrassing. YouTube. I don't know. 10 hours of ads. Great, perfect. Can you hear this? Yes, you can. Good, perfect.
Well, now we're muted forever.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna block you on this. Anyway.
Alright. Now that my Switch is safely cradled, I'm leaving. Have fun
Good.
with your
You didn't understand what he saw.
Nope.
Pokemon.
No. Ah!
YouTube. Have fun with your YouTube. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Middle of the plot. All right, let's not skip the cinematic. Ready? Here we go.
直接お前に会いたいとここに来ているようなんだが
Bless.
まさかカムロ町の地下にこんな場所があったなんて驚きです。それで俺に話とは。ああ、すみません。
We do have
実は今回
fun
の
here, Arclight.
うちの組も少なからず影響していたので、その責任をと思いまして。責任？ええ。
I'd like to purchase your forgiveness in cash. Please tell me it's cash. It's not cash. People don't make those beautiful eyes for not cash.
噛んだ。これはどういうことだ？
If you are a Yakuza family, do you keep a head-sized briefcase on hand for this particular type of opportunity?
キリオの野郎。絶対許されへん。何すました顔しとんじゃ、大峰。なんとか言うたらどうなんじゃ、おこら。兄貴、ここはうちの事務所ですよ。少しは気遣ってください。社会者ボケ、己がチンタラしとるから、キリオのアホがうちに攻め込んできたやろが。幹部会で言ったでしょ。別に俺はキリュウさんに牙向けるつもりはない。あなたが喧嘩ふっかけるようなことするからこんなことになるんです。はあ？己みたいな西洋かぶれの説教なんじゃ聞きたないんじゃくら。
Oh, this guy just hates wall furnishings. And IKEA furniture.
おい、ミネ！己んとこの兵隊とかね、うちに回せや！それで俺がキリュウの首取ったら、そうなったら俺が7代目。
As official your boy, I do not consent to being transferred to this man.
本当に状況の見えない人だ。なんやと、もっぺん言うてみや、こら！あなたが今壊したコレクション、全部で10億は下りませんよ。それがどないした！己は金だけは腐るほど持っとるやろが。金の問題じゃない。その価値がわからないことが問題なんですよ。なんやと？成り上がりの分際で！あなたに一つ言ってなかったことがあります。
That's a good noise.
私、こう見えても結構強いんですよ。
I mean, honestly, not mentioning that a lot is probably pretty good.
んたとの縁もこれまでだ。俺は桐生さんに義理通してきます。
Oh, is that how it happened? And here comes the human guillotine squad.
ここで殺すな。
I was joking!
したくない。はい。おい、ミネ、おい、ミネ、ミネ。
That's your problem. Your conda's in too few pieces. Much like a backup, you're going to want to store your conda in an off-site location.
必要以上に大きくしてしまったのは私です。手洗い方法を取りましたが、錦山組の一件、これでけじめとさせてください。私は今のうちに登場会の直系を集めて事態の収拾を図ります。浜崎に関しても白鵬会で行方を追っています。まあ探したところで見つからないでしょうけど。
奴の行き先に心当たりでもあるのか？
ええ、おそらく日本にはいないでしょうね。
どういうことだ？
ジャカ日本支部の総統だったラウ・カーロンが死んだ。当然中国のジャカ本部は黙っちゃいません。ラウと共に行動していた浜崎は彼らの手によって拘束されているに違いありません。浜崎以外の組員は横浜港から死体で上がったという話ですしね。
ジャカが。
Metaphor?
どちらにしても白鵬会が手を出すまでもなく浜崎組は消滅するでしょう。私としては中国と戦争にならないようジャカ本部と早々に手打ちするつもりです。
そうか。
桐生さんは崩壊しかけた登場会にとって今一番必要な人です。くれぐれもお体にお気をつけて。それでは。
ミネ、お前はそういう教育をされたのか？
どういう意味ですか？
内輪の落とし前、大悟がそんな付け方を命令するかってことだ。
多分しないでしょう。
だったらお前。
だが命令する大悟さんはいない。この落とし前、私の判断、私のやり方です。
That's a man who takes responsibility.
桐生さん、こういう事態を招いた責任、あなたにもあるんじゃないですか？
I
大
mean,
悟さんに以前聞きましたよ。
yeah, if he hadn't
養護施
left.
設を営んでらっしゃるんですって。のんきな人だ。自分が背負った立場が分かってない。ボランティアでもされている気分なんでしょうね。意味のないことを。偽善だ。
Oof.
とにかく私は私の判断でドライに行動します。やり方はどうであれ、私は大悟さんの意思を継いでいるつもりですよ。
ミネ、お前。
つまり、私の行動のすべては登場界の未来のためにあるということです。大悟さんもそれで納得するはずです。そのためには阻害するものは全て排除します。たとえそれが
Mhm.
身内であろうと。
I'm talking about one of the four of you, but specifically.
どうして大悟さんがあなたみたいな人を大事にしているのか。
ミネ、
Oof.
お前何か見失ってるぜ。
何をです？
それは俺がいつか教えてやる。
Okay, that's a
あなた
promise.
から教わることなんか何もありませんよ。
don't think that Mina is the kind of guy to slaughter one of his own like that. Pretty fucking brutal. Wouldn't you say, Kiryu-chan? Super ellipses. He's calmed us out of hair. Hamazaki's probably fish bait by now. I mean, it's all over. Everyone who was trying to rub you and Daigo out of the picture is finished.
Yeah.
I not exactly. Hamasaki was a traitor. There's no question about that. And thanks to the snake flower, he and his family are no more. But that doesn't mean this is the end. There's still the man who looks like Kazuma. I doubt he would have put a bullet in Daigo just for the hell of it. I mean, somebody's probably giving him orders. That's the only explanation for him shooting Nagahara and stealing the land deed too. He can't be working alone. Hamazaki's the most obvious suspect, since he was after control of both the resort and the Tojo clan.
If the Kazuma guy is working out for Hamasaki, why would he go out of his way to save Kiryu and Rikia? There's still a ton of question marks here.
Kiryu.
Kiryu, I'm going to try and find out what happened to Hamasaki. First, do me a favor and look into Mine and the Hakuho clan while I'm gone. Mine? At this point, Tojo leadership's been practically decimated. Majima and Mine are the only two left standing. Are you implying that I got a horse in this race? If I was, I sure wouldn't have said it to their face.
All right.
No, not everyone has a non-London accent.
All right. I'll see what I can dig up on Hakuho and the Kazuma look like.
Speaking of Kazuma-san, his family is leaderless now that Kashiwagi-san is gone. Think you can step up in his place, Majima-san?
Oh, and be careful.
Oh, and be careful. I'm sure some of his other families will try to take advantage of the power vacuum that this creates.
Hey, sure. Go to Kiryu-chan.
Kiryu, let me know the second you learn anything. I will. Well, that's all I got now. All that's left to do now is put this plan into action. I'll be in touch.
Guess I got a date with the Kazuma family. Bye. I mean, Soredewa.
Which I love is just basically the Japanese equivalent of super ellipses. First things first, I've got to make sure Rikia gets back to Okinawa. Least I can do is see him to a taxi. Perhaps I should put him onto a monorail.
Kiryu.
What are you gonna do with the kid, Kiryu?
I'm sending him home. It's too dangerous for him to stay here. And he's just there in the background.
Agreed. You might want to take him to a taxi after all he's been through. It's only fair, and it is what you said in your internal monologue.
Yes, I was planning on it. Sounds good, Sean. Premixed Crown and Cola. You know, some days you just gotta go easy on yourself. All right, Rikia, it's time for you to go back.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll take you over to a taxi. If we leave now, we should be able to get you on the next flight down.
It's okay, Aniki. I can go on my own.
Barely any time has passed since the Snake Flower Triad tried to murder you, Rikia. You shouldn't be out by yourself. Not yet.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's go.
Let's just enjoy these fish for a time, shall we? All right, enough enjoying the fish. It's time for me to listen to you constantly yelling Aniki after me as I run down the wall. All right, time to leave. Should we get drugs from the gentleman here? Yes, let's buy underground drugs. which is to say drugs underground, not drugs that are illicit in an underground nature. Oh yeah, Riki is great, Arclight. He's legitimately enthusiastic, and he's competent, if not informed, I think is the best way of putting it. Ah, okay. Drug seller's gone. God, I love that they just still have the subway sign here. That is something I might want to actually put together for my home, is some sort of subway-based sign. Just to put on the wall and light up. Yeah, that's exactly right, Arclight. He means well and is willing to learn. That gets you 90% of the way there. Hi! Hey, you! I got some good stuff over here. You interested? Yes. Give me that tattered scarf. Ooh, rubber hose. That goes up the nose, from what I understand. Small hydraulic suspension. Not sure what this is for. Oh, it must be for a dragon cart. Bloody cloth probably gets more battles. Mystery liquid. Sure. Let's take a mystery liquid. Brings people down a little when it rings. Get that, sure. Worn out pillow. Yeah, why not? Rage sack. For 500 yen, sure, why not? Large blow-up doll, yep, let's grab that. Broken radio, don't need that right now. Small kettle. Fluorescent bulb, mystery. Okay, these are a lot of crafting items. Wait. And as many stamina axes as I can carry. And that said, we're back up to the top of the hour. Let's get ourselves back on regular schedule. We're gonna take a short break, get up, swap the fluids, stretch the legs, stretch the arms, stretch many things here. Thank you, Not Keen or Able, for those variety bits there. And we'll be back in just a few minutes for more Yakuza 3. Please don't go away. Hey there. Hey there, folks. Yes, good. We're there. Welcome back to Yakuza 3 here on the Tilios channel of Twitch.tv, and we are playing Yakuza 3 because I just said that. Looking at things just popping up in the chat here. Hexy saying, wish to share my love of the game with the world, but that requires money. I'm curious on that because do you happen to have an console that does the automatic streaming to the Twitches? Because I know that one of my followers, or one of the people I follow on Twitter, Bunny Cartoon, Dawn, whose last name I actually don't know, but they run the Anime Nostalgia podcast. They do a good amount of streaming off of their PS4 with no camera and just their mic, and seems to be going pretty good for them actually at the moment. But that said, I don't know what your plan is. Nintendo Switch, and that's it. Yeah, that doesn't have the internal streaming, unfortunately, so yeah, understandable. Let's look at our upgrades here. Hollow ain't nothing wrong with living at home for as long as you can, because our world is, as we all know. Stand up. I want to stand up fast. Good. That's important. Oh, escape from... I mean, maximum health gauge is good, but escaping from being, is better, but that's also 75, which we don't have at the moment. Knockdown reversal. Counterattack executed by being knocked away. Use to get out of tight situations while emitting white energy in flight. I'm not sure I understand exactly what that means, so I'm going to push that to the side here. Lock enemy attacks with Das Spirit Engage. 3 people, 2 incomes, millennial life. Ooh, yeah, that's the way it works, Iris. Is anything worth it right now? Oh, you know what? Actually, more essences are always good. That we can fix up. 35. Ooh. Head bashing. Take 2 enemies, smashing your heads together. I always like those. Press the button. Sorry. Extra heat attacks? Absolutely. 100%. Gimme. 2 frame flash that happens when you're falling, that you can press the button to do cool stuff. Thank you, Adam Zero. That's probably not ever going to happen to me then. But good to know what actually happened there. Hexy, I get the feeling. I consider myself quite lucky because I currently have an day job, which I don't hate, and that I very slowly working through educating people in better business management. Crouching Tiger, hidden Mac. Kiryu-san, the perfect shots practically staring me in the face these days, and I like how it looks. Pretty sure I'm gonna beat you to the punch. Haha. Anyway, I heard this little tidbit and just had to share. Apparently there's a ninja in Kamurocho handing out tissue packs on Nakamichi Street. It's like we're extras in a real-life samurai flick. Man, what I'd give to be on the silver screen, see my name up in lights. But I can't imagine it now. Mac, bigger, better, better. Nakamichi Street, handing out tissue packs. Let's do it. Like, seriously, let's do it. Where's... Where's me Nakimichi Street? Hall of the Wise Wolf, here, let's be honest. If you've got a computer and you've got access to Amazon.ca, I believe there are HDMI, so it's that Center Street. There are HDMI to USB capture cards, which can be had for definitely under 100, and I think you can find them at the under $50 level. Caveat, they are not great, but they do work and they do output an 1080p stream. Now, until your partner, honestly, as we have finally settled on here on this channel, don't bother streaming at anything over 720p, because people with lesser internet connections won't be able to view your stream without stuttering and buffering. So 720p at a reasonable bit rate is a good idea. So it's not extensively costly, but it is still costly to stream. And of course, if you've got a computer with any sort of a GeForce card in it, that'll make compression a lot easier. Yeah, and it depends if you're streaming consoles or computer games, as PMA says. If you're streaming computer games, well then, yeah. Just hopefully you've got a computer that's... I mean, honestly, most computers these days, if you've purchased your computer in the last 5 years, you should be able to play an older game and stream it at the same time. Also, a new computer, regardless. That's another thing as well. I honestly, I don't. Actually, you know, let's crowdsource this a bit. I was going to say, do you mind if we ask your budget, Hexy? But if you don't have a budget at all, that's also a valid option. Yeah, Anim Zero, the living conditions are also a big issue too, and depending on what sort of stream you put together. Personally, I am of the opinion that I will accept a whole lot of outside noise and whatnot, road noise, etc. Because we got to understand that we're all just human beings living in our homes, doing things. We don't have studios that are properly soundproof from the outside world. Hell, Loading Ready Run is a professional organization and still has problems soundproofing all of our areas against outside road noise. Oh yeah, no, text interrupt. Anything that presents itself as a cameras, a really good. Actually, yeah. Texan, that's exactly the card I was going to recommend as the under $50 option. And I'm pretty sure I tested that on the Switch at some point, Hexy, if you're curious. But your budget is zero. Well, stick it on a wish list, or if you ever find a 20 on the ground, stick it in that particular card or something equivalent. But I'm always amazed at how, and I'm going to say this, relatively inexpensive technology has become in the past few years for video capture. Like, as a kid, I wanted nothing more than to be able to capture the video from my Nintendo and put it on the computer for editing. This was back in the Apple II days. And for some reason, my father was convinced that you could do video capture back then into a computer. And we looked around for months trying to find something that would work with this Apple IIc. And eventually, I wised up and started to learn more about computers and learned how to... what was and wasn't possible. And it was unfortunate, but you know, the fact that you can get capture devices for things with one common bill is pretty amazing. Good call there, Vexen, on the test from the YouTubes. Is nice to have a visual reference as to what these things can do. But I absolutely recognize the issue of getting your getting those initial equipments. Hey, there we go. There's a second hit. Because one wants to do a quality program. Ancient steel, that's nice. But I can't carry anything more. So back to the box you go. Wait, have I just got everything here? Go away, Shisa Belt. Actually, although I'm surprised that shared spaces for streaming isn't a thing already in certain places. Or at the very least, Blackjack Amulet, yes, that's good. At the very least, maker spaces should absolutely put together a small room with a decent camera, a capture card, and a decent microphone and a green screen that you can book out for 3 hours or so. Right, returned item to the locker, you can do that? Oh, material XX. Okay. Corner maximum. Whoops, that's too far for Nakamichi. Okay, we need to look out for someone who's handing out tissues. So I can take a picture of them. Oh yeah, there's a couple different, yeah, Texan brings up the streamer houses. Those are absolutely not for public consumption, unfortunately. But honestly, yeah, maker spaces seem to be the right place for it, because I can see those people being... You don't need much space to stream, really. I talk to Wiggins if you want confirmation on that, but I'm on a couch and I've got a TV, but I could absolutely be streaming in a box this by this by this. Like, what is it? 4 feet wide is absolutely the width that you need, and the depth is just based upon how far you can shove that computer into the back there. And I'm sure, I am absolutely certain that of the places who would like to put together custom collections of homemade soundproofing, a makerspace is a good place for that. And being able to then schedule that out, and well, honestly, as a actually, you know what? I think I'm going about this wrong. I'm going to do some of this while I talk here, some UFO catching. But I think I'm realizing that yes, I stream once a week, and most streamers who are doing this as any form of a career are doing it on a much more regular basis, shall we say? Oh, wow. Those kitties are going to be... First of all, we're going to get this kitty right up front, because I just like the look of it. But yeah, if you're streaming more than once a week, I don't know. I know that it's about $50 a month for our Makerspace license memberships here. Ian had a revelation just as Club Sega appeared. Fair. Honestly, my best memories of Club Sega are always going to be playing Mobile Suit Gundam Bonds of the Battlefield, the pod-based VR Gundam game. And sitting on a bench between rounds waiting for myself to come up to play and talking to, or rather being approached and then talking to a Japanese man who purported to be, oh goddammit, what happened to my A button? Who purported to be the commander of the Chiba squad of Gundam pilots as some sort of clan. And this, like, the point is, I was in Akihabara at the time at Club Sega and was still meeting the guy from technically my area. They were so cool. Gonna do it again. Oh, Hollow, they were so cool, and having the getting a hard plastic card with your pilot license on it and all your information, and being able, and so there was something about the card. For those who don't know, the game was a pod game, but amongst the pods, usually you'd have 6 to 8 because you could go up on teams, but there was a separate kiosk machine, I think is the best way of putting it, and you'd shove your card into the machine. It had an RFID in it, and it had printing on it, and you then get to manage your character. So you could manage your game loadouts, you could check things, you could enter tournaments and whatnot. All the sort of cool stuff you do as a clan member, and management of your mobile suit. But the cool thing is, your card had your kill counts, your clan information, your play information all written on the card. And every time you shoved it into the kiosk machine, it would wipe that information off and then reprint it onto the card. So you always had it up to date. If you shoved your machine, your card into the kiosk after every battle, you'd always have up-to-date information about your playlists. And I thought that was really cool. And I don't think that I'm pretty sure the game isn't in play anymore, but I absolutely was kicking myself for not bringing my card with me, or forgetting to bring my card with me when I went to Japan the last time with for my brother's wedding. Oh, I had no idea how they wiped it. It was a white card with blue printing on it, so I can only assume there was probably some sort of dye sublimation that was possibly, oh god, well, we're fucked. Some sort of dye sublimation and solvent-based wipe that happened. But, oh, it was super cool. P. Maver, so there's the cool thing is that if you have a good sysadmin or competent sysadmin, and because you're paying for money to the makerspace, you probably get someone who's willing to do the sysadmin work there for experience, especially because honestly, if I were a CTO, I would hire a person with makerspace CTO experience or sysadmin experience. But that means that you can do multiple accounts on, yeah, you can do multiple accounts on the computer. Every person in the makerspace gets their own account, and, wait, we were looking for issues, right. You know what, I'm gonna look at this lady here, because I think that's something else too. Uh-oh. Sorry, chat, I can't look at you for a while. Issues! Got it! What? Yes. We're gonna have to do this again because I was taken aback. Eh? Eh? Oh, take a drag, lady. Take a victory drag. Did I hit the buttons right? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh. Okay, quick, back to the Sega, because I need to see that again. But yeah, if you have multiple Windows accounts on this on the same machine, everyone gets their own account. You can save your stream key on your account, and no harm, no foul. Wait, is it just Boxelios and Crane Game? Crane Game it is! Right, by the way, I have been incredibly negligent in thanking Loud Judrit, who has subscribed for the whole year. A year of subscription. Also, coincidentally, it's still Chinese New Year holiday, so Gong Hei Fat Choi to everyone out there. That's Loud Judrit saying Gong Hei Fat Choi to you. For me, also a Gong Hei Fat Choi. And to that end, I'm gonna have to learn, might have to tell you the story about how I learned the phrase Gong Hei Fat Choi. Because we had a... Okay, so let's talk about some friends of mine. Yeah, you've met Dan possibly way in the past when I was doing iHorner on the Loading Ready run. And we got... Yes, Dan of the Train Games, Arclight, you are correct. So, he has a wife who is... I'm not going to name her name because she hasn't been... Wow, that's impressive. She hasn't been on stream. But the point is, they've been together since we were in university all together. And sometime after we graduated university, Dan and his wife decided to get married. And because I was a pastor in the Universal Life Church at the time, and still am, they asked me to marry them. So yes, that's why I can say that I've married my best friends, and it's incredibly true. But Dan's wife was one of the most... was someone who liked to have fun. Let's put it that way. If she was a comedian in her own right, she was actually part of Synaptic Chaos Theater for a time. But the point is, one of my first years in university, good God, oh my God, that grip is impossible, he says. Where was I going with that? Quit. So yeah, she was a comedian. She was, and first year of university, and she was teaching us some Chinese phrases, and it turned out to be Chinese New Year, and so she taught us the lovely double phrase "Gong Hei Fat Choi Dule Lo Mo," which I don't know why I'm giving this. I don't know why I'm giving the rest of the world this knowledge, but it's always stuck with me, those two phrases, as a go together. It's a "Gong Hei Fat Choi Dule Lo Mo." And I'm gonna wait to see if anyone knows or is able to interpret my terrible, I think that's Mandarin? No, that's not Mandarin. It's, Cantonese, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's Loud Junior, thank you for popping in right there and being the person who, so do you want to tell them or do I? Because it sounds like I am saying it understandably enough. I gotta pay attention to this for the moment here, though. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask you, because I've never confirmed this before. Does Dulolomo roughly translate as "go fuck your mother"? Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to update my internal headspace. But a legitimate Gong Hei Fat Choi to everyone here. That stance is secretive to his late feet or secret killing grass. That pose could make me start an individual. Stance is the secret to the explosive speed. Gotta be. Gotta be. I'm surprised. I think you're right, Arclight and Hollow, that it's Ninja Village. Ninja Star makes sense. Okay, let's quickly, oh yeah, cafe, that'll be enough. Ooh, hey, key locker. That should do it. Oh, okay, well, thank you, Howard Udrid, for, having to proofread my body and... Not my body, but my B-A-U-D-Y and terrible Cantonese. Oh, gotta pay attention again, but seeing that here. X. Like, let's be honest, these, yeah, you're all right, these are extremely, oh, budget. We gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. But yes, Demo, it... These are cool, but we have to keep going back and forth. Honestly, when I get some time, I need to sit down and learn about the proper pronunciations and transliterations of various Chinese phrases into Roman characters, because I understand how it's done in Japanese, and it is, in my experience so far, very much not the same for the Chinese dialects. And I feel like I should know that. Thank you, Loudred, for confirming that my intonation. God damn it! No, leave! My intonation was spotty. I chalked that up to. I honestly just chalked that up to my trying to parrot Stephen Chow movies, which is probably not the best source for linguistics. I'm also gonna have to go back and see what the what the closed captions have to say about my my Cantonese.
違うな。
Nothing happened? Well, that's par for the course. Although I know a Zoid paw when I see it, and I'm pretty sure that's what that is, but that looks really good. It rendered Cantonese as McMahon's meats. Oh, I am all about that. Come on down to McMahon's Meats for the most vascular steaks in the tri-state area. Okay, not looking at you, paying attention, only working towards the goal. X. This is actually also not that inaccurate. I have been ninja'd some tissues in my time. We got him. And we're gonna go with Ninja Village. Let's do that.
典型が 違うな。
What? 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 Okay. Back to Calfe Alps. Oof. Honestly, though, Hall of the Wise Wolf, I'm interested in getting into some gluing at some point soon, so... Sounds good. Order Spine, thank you for those bits at the BS. And Adam Zero says... Yakuza 4 got rid of the multiple choice stuff, so thank goodness for that. Last time. God, I hope this is worth it. Okay. X. Honestly, I'm now getting to the point where I'm actually feeling very envious of that cigarette holder. I don't smoke. Fleet Pete. Orca Spine, I slept on a kit I need for X-Wing, the base Jabber Type 89, and it went from $30 to $80 in the course of a week. What? Okay, good. I was worried for a second. Oh no, the kit's been out for a number of months, but it's been out for a number of months, and then it just went... Another revelation. A charismatic woman was passing out tissues, and well, that's all I'll say. There were This was 10 times more amazing than any CG effect I've seen, though. Definitely worth a look. Go and see for yourself if you're up in Kamurocho. Okay, let's put Rikia on a taxi, and then we're done with that part of the show for the night. I guess this is goodbye for now. Show Rikia off. Hey, taxi driver, this is my friend Rikia. He's pretty cool. You need to get him to the airport. Rikia, this taxi will take you to the airport. Make sure you get on a flight, okay?
Aniki.
Aniki!
I'll be fine. Just make sure Nakahara and the kids are safe. After all, we still don't know who we're up against. Sounds like this whole thing is out of the Tojo clan's hands, at the very least. Ooh, that's a big kit, Hollow, and that is a lot of money. So yeah, I understand. And with Nakahara still in the hospital, you're the only one these kids can rely on. Same goes for the Ryudo family. They're all counting on you, Rikia.
Right. I won't let them down. Anyway, guess it's time for me to go. Try keeping yourself out of harm's way, okay, Aniki? And keep on keeping on.
Yes, I'll be home soon. I guess I'll answer my phone. Is it Rikia from inside the goddamn car? Is this Kazuma Kiryu?
そうだ。
It is. Who's asking? This is the Minister of Defense, Tamiya. I make great paints. Tamiya. You mean not the way that Americans pronounce it, Tamiya? Okay, is he aware?
1年前にあんたの秘書のトーマから聞いている。
そうか。だが堂島大吾が倒れた後、東上会内部にいる鈴木とつながっていた勢力が再び動き出してしまった。それで俺は急いで BMD 基地拡大法案を通さなければならなくなった。
どういうことだ？
Of course.
あんたが法案を通そうとしたからリゾート開発が再開したんじゃないのか。
想定外の敵が仕掛けてきやがったんだよ。それで俺も動かざるを得なくなったんだ。
And that third party was America.
それで一体俺に何の用なんだ？
あんたに頼みたいことがある。
リゾート開発を再び止めるということか。
そうでは。
Oh, hell.
何を言ってるんだ。リゾートと基地拡大はワンセットなんだろう。リゾートがなくなればあんたの法案も通らないぞ。
ことはそんなに単純じゃないんだ。とにかくあんたがまだリゾートの土地買収を止めたいと思っているなら議事堂まで。
議事堂だと。
The diet, you say?
いや、ミレニアムタワー前に迎えをやるからその車に乗って。
I mean, we're going directly to the parliament? Great. Arclight, I would absolutely, you say, oh shit, Mr. Kazuma goes to Washington. I would absolutely do a filibuster QuickTime event.
いいだろう。俺もいろいろなことをはっきりさせたい。
What could Tammy want with me? And who is the third party he mentioned? I knew there was more to this than just one internal Tojo clan feud. I should let Date-san know what's going on. What's the scoop, Kiryu-chan? Daddy-san, I just got off the phone with Tamiya, the Minister of Defense. Oh, why would he want to talk to you? I wish I knew. Either way, it looks like someone from the Tojo clan is pulling strings this whole time. Tamiya also mentioned some kind of third party being involved. He asked me to come by the diet building to talk to him in person. I'm about to head over. It's the diet building, you say? How are we gonna get there? He's sending a driver over. Apparently, we're meeting in front of the Millennium Tower. Wait, Kitty, take me with you. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. So, you want to meet outside the Millennium Tower? And risk making Tamiya's driver suspicious? Probably not a good idea. Let's head over there together, okay? Where are you now? It's Serena as always. We'll see you out front. And we're going to avoid that. And Ian feels like a good game of bowling right now before we do a quick karaoke. A cheeky karaoke, even, maybe. And we're going in the wrong direction for both of those things, but that's okay. And there's going to be a fight. Kick your butt. Kick. Oh. Kick your butt hard. Grab. Hit. 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 Oh, come on. Oh, wow. Sir, your electric golf club is going to cause a problem here. Get out of my way, I have bowling to do. Filthy. Filthy. 3,000 yen. East Taipei Boulevard. Why buy a mattress anywhere else? I want the sign to hit people with. Now, I need something else to hit people with. Aha! The people's weapon. Oh, Sarah, I have to give it to you because it's the Canadian earworm. Thank you, Corflix, for those 100 bits. When the bike breaks, just use the tire, I guess. Comfy soles. To the box. My inventory is for drugs only. And honestly, if I'm not gonna share my earworms with you, who am I going to share my earworms with? And to that end, we have to question the fact of, please don't text me when you're drunk. Or don't text me at all. Space Jam DVD, 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 Space Jam. Seriously, that was one of the best jazz solos I've seen in years. Space Jam DVD. Oh, I'm so glad that there is the split in the chat of some of you know what I'm talking about, and some of you need an explanation. Now, unlike Dennis Leary, I'm less willing to provide said explanations. Thank you, Iris. I'm hoping that's what I think it is. You know, we might just need to move directly to karaoke stage. Bowling might be out of our wheelhouse. Oh God. You know what? Do a drink. Do and drink. Good. Wait, can I shoot these people? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Wait. Run away. Aim. Yes, we can. Oh, thanks, Obama. $300 for that. I'll take it. So I recall the karaoke is all the way away. Let's just avoid touching another human being and we should be fine. But yeah, it's honestly the rhythm of the Space Jam DVD that gets me, Great. Avoid. Yeah, the rhythm of the Space Jam DVD gets me into the feel of the groove. What is this hallway? Oh no, it's the next hallway over. And by hallway, I mean alley. I don't know why I thought a car hallway was a hallway. Why do I call it a car hallway? Well, you tell me. Oh! Fudge off! Thank you for being in the wall. Arcade, I thought we were wearing the tattered scarf. Yeah, we got the tattered scarf right on right here. Oh, it's just defense against blades 1. Well, what do the other items do for us here? Nothing. You can't use that here. Well, thanks. Let's go to the karaoke tent. Inside. Let's sing a song and let's sing and song and possibly another song. But I definitely want to say thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight, because it's been a hell of a time. I've been enjoying this. Not that I haven't enjoyed this before. Let's be very clear. What are our least played songs? Because we need to keep the, okay, you know what? Let's find out where your touch has gone. And you know what? Let's try with the lively interjections. Because we're plugged in. Ah! Oh, Jesus. I don't like this song. Oi, oi, oi! Yeah, I definitely got to be sending this controller in because it is pushing. Yeah, well, I'm entirely on board with the issue of you just sitting there and clapping along. Yeah. Darts, I appreciate the old engine demolished, unfortunately, but oh no, wait, that's right. The new one has the terrible pull back, push forward on the thumb. Yeah, you're right, completely. Terrible. Ah! Change song. We got one more here. Shooting star. It's almost like Yakuza 6 set a really high bar for what these karaoke sessions should be. But friends, thank you so much for joining us once again. It's been a pleasure to have you here while we play these ridiculous games, and oh god. We will absolutely see you again next week for more of this game. Because you can't stop the train from going. Oh, Christ! Now I understand why we wouldn't do these songs more often.
心にしみるぜ。うまいな。心にしみるぜ。
Bad. Good. Great. Thanks so much for joining us, folks. We will see you next week with more Yakuza 3 here on twitch.tv/tiltyhouse. Check out tilty.house for all the great shows. In fact, Corey's got a new podcast out. We're on, I think, a third or fourth episode right now of Hey, Check This Out, which is a movie podcast. You can find it there. And, oh, God. Welcome, Raiders, as we close out the program. So let's see if we can keep the feed going. What was my... No. Right. Let's push the button. I have no channels that I'm following. And oh, Heather's stream. Why am I not following Heather? Let's not talk about that. Lunar Jade. And we're about to do it. Folks, thanks so much. Let's go raid Heather, and we will see you in future. Have a good night, and we will see you next week. I'm going to the drone zone, and we'll send you over. Goodbye!
Litter. Okay. We're gonna go here. Hey, Tilty House. Hey, Ian. Still on Yakuza 3 over there, right? Well, thank you for that 44-month resub, Lurker Spine, and the 23-month one from Iris of Ether. I just dumped all my tea all over the desk with my microphone, so I'm gonna deal with the raid thing in a second. I'll be right back. It was fantastic.